There's our black Merlin back here at the church. The wind's blowing pretty good. He just flew in. I came up yesterday and saw him. He was right here by the church. The crows chased him, and now he just flew over here and landed in the tree. He's hanging around the church. So I'm all excited about it. We're getting a fairly good breeze and a lot of mist today, so thought I'd just come up and see if I could find him. And sure enough, I did. I drove around the area and looked for him when they had the other site a couple of years ago, and came back here and pulled back in by the church, and he just flew in across the road. So I got my camera set up, decided to make a video. That's our black Merlin. We're back at their nesting area. Now we've got to figure out which nest we're going to use. Hopefully, if we can find it this year, we'll have a good project. We documented it a few years ago and did the whole nesting cycle up here, and it was a great project. My best DVD, Black Merlin nesting. You can see that on my YouTube channel. And it does the whole nesting cycle. We're looking forward to a good year, and hopefully this pair will nest in a place where we can find them and see them, and we'll be able to make some video of them. Now that's what's going on today. Came up, it was misty, a little bit of wind, and I did see him the other day, so I came up today to see if I could spot him again, and sure enough, I lucked out. I could find them. That means I spend a little time up here and by the church and keep an eye on the birds, and this is their favorite hunting territory. They nested right next to the church a few years ago, so if they pick one of those nest sites, we'll be happy. I'm just hanging right in there. Looking for a little breakfast probably. I'll try to come in a little bit more maybe. Here we go. I'll try that. Sitting right there now. Right on the very top, and there's birds that feed around there, and he's keeping an eye out. Looks like it has a flat chest, doesn't have a full crop, so definitely looking for a little breakfast. I haven't heard any calls, and I'll just keep my ears open and my eyes open and see if we can see any activity between the two, or if we just have the one here right now. And this is the second time I came up and saw him. So. Oh, the wind's blowing out. Look at that. Moving the tree around pretty good. At least he's posing for a while, hanging in there. We had one we were watching down by the Heritage Farm. We don't see them anymore, so I had a premonition the other day that, well, maybe they're back at the old nesting site up in Tukwila, so I came up here, and sure enough. Because I know the peregrines here would be Squamish Falls. They start their project early, their nesting project. So. Well, maybe the black Merlin does the same thing, and obviously it looks like it. He's going to hang in there. I'm glad he's posing this along for us. I'll just let it run. I've been wanting to get the black Merlin for a long time. It's just spending spending a long time here at the old nesting area and the hunting area. I'm right in the church parking lot, shooting a video from across the street. I was down at the Heritage Farm earlier. We have a juvenile sharpshin that hunts there, and no sign of him, so I said, well, I'm going to come up here and see if I can have some luck with the Merlin. I'm sure glad I came up. Well, you can see the wind blowing the tree again. See how long he'll sit. I You know, it's always Murphy's Law. As soon as I turn off the video, then it'll fly. But we can't let it run forever, can we? Well, that's our black Merlin. We'll look for the number 2. And it's, we'll see if they get together and do a little calling. It's a little early yet, I think. But I'll come up on a regular basis now, and we'll keep track of it. Alright then. I'll give him just a few more seconds. He's checking everything out. I always like it when our black Merlins are back in the nesting and hunting area. So they always nest here. They move their nest a lot, so that's can't go to the old nest because they don't always use it. So we'll see what they do this year. Maybe they'll be in a spot where we can find them. Whoop. Crow's dive bombing them out. And the crow took off. Merlin stayed on the perch. I'm not going to fly. Comes crow again. Crow trying to dive bomb him out of there. Let's see what he's not moving, see? He's letting the crow know, no, this is my area. I'm not moving. You're not going to get me to move. I belong here. Alright, crow coming up again. We got some activity. Crow's going up to the top of his tree now. Merlin says, nope. This is my territory and I'm going to hang in here. You're just going to have to get used to it. Giving us a long shot. Oh, here comes the crow back. Going to dive bomb. Ooh, and off goes our Merlin. All right, we'll call that good then.